Hello everyone and welcome back to Full Invasion. This is the Middle-earth versus Persia. Normally you see Spartans and Persians here, but nope. Middle-earth has taken the place of Persia today. And I have a giant axe. Well, it's not that giant, but still it's pretty strong. I think that's Gandalf, supposed to be anyway. His robes seem a little darker as of late. Ah! Oh, you want some Persian? Yep. Oh, that's a good guy. Well, it's a friendly. I can't say if that person is good or not. Don't even know them. And yep. Aww. So is that the admin of this server healing us? Hope that doesn't happen all the time, because it kind of takes, a little bit of the fun out of it if you're invincible. Basically. I would appreciate that power in Dark Souls games sometimes, though. You're about to defeat a boss. So close. And then you die, and you're just like, yeah. I don't know why that made me think of Dark Souls. I haven't even played the game for a while. We'll keep fighting before I go back and heal. I can take it. I'm an Easterling. Easterlings are built Eachling tough. And what up? Alright, we've done some work here. I'm gonna go back. So I just got done watching episode 3. Wait, yeah? Episode 3? Yeah, I think it's episode 3 of the Legend of Korra. Book 4. Think it's gonna heat up. What's episode 4? No, I think it's episode 3, yeah. So it's, yeah. It's pretty cool so far. Pretty cool. Problem is I can't really talk about it because I don't know who's seen it. I don't know who hasn't. I don't want to give spoilers. Oh, my wounds are healed. Okay. Well, this is a server I probably won't go to again. Person's just saying just Skype. It's their Skype name, I guess? I don't know. God, Chrono Cross soundtrack's so good. Get out of here. Persians. Immortals. This reminds me. A friend of mine sent me a video that was everything. It was one of those everything wrong with this movie in under 10 minutes things. If you haven't seen it, I'm trying to remember what the YouTube name is. You can just probably type in everything wrong with 300 or everything wrong with like Godzilla, and you'll get to it. That is a 14-minute video full of lies. Because there is nothing wrong with the movie 300. Never have I watched a longer string of lies than that video. I suggest you go check it out and see these lies for yourself. It's fabrications. Should have just been saying, like, the video should have been titled Everything I Lie About in 300. everything wrong with this video I made claiming that 300 is bad. Oh, you know what? The thing I will say is the scene with the Oracle. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That one was a little weird, and I will say the person was right on that part. Like, wait, like what the hell? Kinda weird. I've always found that scene kind of random and weird. So I will give that person that one tiny little thing. But again, it's not necessarily wrong with the movie. It's just weird and really not needed. Could have probably been cut off the final version. Oh, the writer is now dead. But besides that, everything else is just a bold-faced lie. You could probably make a counter-argument for all of his lies just with the word Sparta, said in different tones. And those arguments would be valid. Like this one scene where I'll talk about this one other scene where he points out when Leonidas' wife is talking to the older diplomat guy, not diplomat, politician, the one that's going to be on her side. And one scene it shows him talking in this building, and then the next thing it shows their shadows casted over like dirt, but clearly out in the courtyard it's not dirt. So he was trying to say, oh, so their shadows are stretching past their courtyard, down the stairs, around the corner, and on the dirt street, because that's the only place where there's dirt. My counter-argument to that is Sparta. Sparta changes as Sparta wills. Valid argument, right? So that's just one example of where you could say Sparta, and it totally makes his point moot. Bunch of lies. Slander. In fact, we should collectively sue this person. And I'm totally not even biased at all. I hate 300. And I still think it's a great... No, I like 300. Never fear, warriors. Easterling is here. I'm getting hit from the back. Actually, I'm almost dead. I'm dead. I did have a shield. I did have a one-handed axe. I just didn't feel like using it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this where Middle-earth falls to the Persian hordes? Or it's where they run away to get on a horse. Oh boy. This Easterling is ready to die. That person from Rohan, though, not quite ready and decides to extend this match that's already lost by running out here into palm trees. Way to go. Please, someone kill the horse. It's a pretty fragile horse. It's not even armored. There it is, and you're dead. The server was even going to slay him. That's funny. Brown. Anytime I hear a guitar twang like that, I think of StarCraft and Jimmy Raynor. Not this part of the song, though. That part's not Jimmy. You have been slain, Persian soldier. I now chop your head off for the glory of the Empire. Head's chopped off. I don't know. Never fear, king of the dwarves. Easterling is with you. Don't try to stab me with your silly spear. Silly Persians. Another Italian. Huh. Man, weird how I never saw that name before Shadow of Mordor hit. And honestly, like, the thing is, he's not even a character worth, like, trying to recreate or try to be. He's really not. He's not a good character. He is the main character of that excellent game. But he is far from the best character in the game. He's pretty damn one-dimensional. Well, you know, here, he has two things going for him. One, he loved his family. That is clear. Well, actually, it's not clear. It's not clear. Because if he actually loved his family, he would have listened to his wife, who was begging for him to move from the Black Gate for a long time, and he's just like, yo, I need this for my career. Maybe later. That's not what he actually said. He said, soon. And I get the feeling that he kept saying soon for a long time. So if he actually loved his family, he would have listened to his wife and moved out of there a long time ago before shit happens and his wife no longer is capable of asking him to leave the Black Gate. So that's one dimension. He loved his family. The second dimension kind of is just piggybacking on the first. Because of his love of his family, he then just gets into this revenge mode, and that's all he has. That's all Talion is. He's just this avatar of revenge. He never gets any deeper than that. He is not a good character. He is voiced very well. The lines of dialogue he does have, Troy Baker did a really good job with it. But he's still pretty much just like 1.5 dimensions. Let's say that, 1.5 dimensions. Because the revenge is piggybacked on the love of his family. Now, the Wraith, kind of the same, was a avatar of vengeance for his family and what happened to him when he was still alive. But for whatever reason, he was still cooler than Talion. Even with all his little Jedi mind powers and all that put to the side, he was still cooler. Maybe because it had the added depth, if you want to call it that, of him trying to find out what his past was and his need to find that, and that was kind of cool. And then he found out who he really was, and then he was really super pissed. He's like, this Sauron mother... So yeah, Talion, not a good character. Nothing to him. Game, great. Game that's built around Talion, great. Ratbag is a lot cooler than Talion. So much cooler than Talion. There's so much more to Ratbag. Oh, damn. I think all you have to do is kill their horse and then they eventually die. Let's see. Yep. They really love their horses, and when their horses die, they just can't bear it to live any longer, so they just fall on their weapons. Rangers to me. There are no rangers in Mordor. Talion was like the last one. They kind of all got brutally killed. At least that's what was implied in that game. And another thing I wanted to kind of know is that in that opening scene, the Black Hand wants Talion alive to do this little thing on him and his family. Did they just slay all the other rangers? Like, why was Talion special? Or did every single ranger and his family go through the same process of ritualistic slaying? Why Talion, though? You know? Anyway. That's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Take care.